8B children, good morning. Today we learn about the understanding quadrilaterals. You know, quadrilateral is a polygon having four sides. Now, this is ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AB and DC are opposite sides. Similarly, AD and BC are opposite sides. Now, adjacent sides AB and BC, BC and CD, CD and DA, and DA and AB. These are four pairs of adjacent sides and two pairs of opposite sides. Now, opposite angles. You know, A and C are opposite angles, B and D are opposite angles. Similarly, adjacent angles are there. Angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. Angle B and angle C are adjacent angles. Similarly, C and D and angle D and angle A. It means there are four pairs of adjacent angles and two pairs of opposite angles. Now, diagonals. What is diagonal of a polygon or quadrilateral? If you start from A and join, leaving B, you joins vertex C, you get a diagonal. AC is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal. Similarly, if you start from B and leaving C, leaving C, you join with D, so BD is a diagonal. So you have got two diagonals, AC and BD. Now, types of quadrilaterals. There are different types of quadrilaterals. First one is parallelogram. You know, parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel and equal. So this is called parallelogram. In short, you write two lines, parallel lines, and suffix you write small gm. So it is ABCD is a parallelogram, symbol of parallelogram. Now you see rectangle is a parallelogram because opposite sides are equal and parallel. Here it is each angle is 90 degree and two diagonals are of equal length. Square is also a parallelogram with all sides equal, each angle at 90 degree, and diagonals in both rectangles and square bisect each other, but a square it bisects at right angle. Similarly, a rhombus. This is a rhombus in which two opposite sides are parallel and all sides are equal. Each angle is not equal to 90 degree. It may be or may not be, and the diagonals bisect each other at right angle. So this is about parallelograms. Now, trapezium. Trapezium, what is trapezium? It is a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel, other pair of opposite sides are not parallel. So here, you know, AD is parallel to BC, but AB is not parallel to DC. This is a trapezium. Now, third type is kite. You know, this is a kite and two adjacent sides are equal, and the diagonals intersect each other at right angle. Diagonals do not bisect but intersect at right angle. Now, diagonals, you see hexagon. I told you that diagonal in a polygon is a line joining the alternate vertices. So if you start from A and leaving B, you join C, AC is a diagonal. Similarly, you have got different diagonals, 6 diagonals, and if you join them, you got a star like this. Now, next. So you have seen that in a parallelogram, the properties of parallelogram that opposite angles are of equal measure we have to prove that angle A is equal to angle C, angle B is equal to angle D. We have to prove it. So here AD is parallel to BC and AD is equal to AC. AD is parallel to BC and AD is equal to BC. Similarly, AB is parallel to DC and AD is equal to DC. So opposite sides are equal and parallel. Now what we have to see that opposite angles are equal. So we have to see that angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and 2 is equal to 4. We have to prove it. Now for that, how can we prove that angle A is equal to angle C and B is equal to D? First of all, for this you have to know about the parallel lines, two lines which are parallel and they are intersected by a line called transversal. The co-interior angles, that is interior angles on the same side of transversal, are supplementary, that is angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. For this property we will use to prove that the opposite angles are equal. Now you see that angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 is 1 plus 2 is 180 degree, equal to 180 degree, and 2 plus 3 is also 180 degree. So by equating we get 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 3. Cancelling angle 2, what we get? Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Similarly, we can prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So you see that the two opposite angles are equal. Now another property is diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. You have to prove it. For that, next. For that, what you do, let us see, this is a parallelogram and we have to prove that diagonals bisect each other. It means AO. O is the point of intersection of the two diagonals, and so AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. We have to prove it. For that, we have to take triangle AOD and COB. So you know that criteria of congruence of two triangles. You see that AD is parallel to BC, so angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4, alternate interior angles. So in triangle AOD and BOC, what we see here, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and 3 is equal to 4 and AD is equal to BC. So the two triangles are congruent on the basis of criteria. A is a congruence criteria. Then what AO is equal to OC and DO is equal to OB. This is by CPCTC. It is corresponding part of congruent triangles. So what we have proved that the two diagonals bisect each other. Now another angle sum property of a quadrilateral. You know that the sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now you see here ABCD, the angle measure of three angles are given. You have to find the value of x, that is the measure of fourth angle. For that, what you do, you have to write angle A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degree. Now you put the values and you write here, you get x is equal to 140 degree. Now similarly, another question is there. In triangle A, in quadrilateral ABCD, here the measure of two angles are equal, x and x. So we have to find out the value of x. Again, what you do, we have to write angle A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degree. You write x for A and x for B and write the measure of other angles. What you get here, that x is equal to 80 degree. Next. Another property that sum of all exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. What is the meaning of exterior angle? Suppose this is a triangle. Now if we produce all sides, the angle here, it is sides of a triangle, and you are producing outside all the three sides, you get one angle 1, 2, 3. So the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 360 degree. Similarly, in a quadrilateral also, ABCD, if BC is produced, and we get angle 1, CD is produced 2, and DA produced 3, and AB produced angle 4. So we have got 4 exterior angles. So sum of the 4 exterior angles is 360 degree. So what do you see that the sum of all the exterior angles is always 360 degree irrespective of the number of sides. So here you see that measure of some exterior angles are given, 3 exteriors are given, so we can find out the 4th exterior angle by angle sum property of exterior angle. You see that angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 360, and we write the measure of given angles, and we can get the value of unknown angle here. So now regular polygon, a polygon which all sides are equal is called regular polygon. For example, a square is a regular polygon with side 4, an equilateral triangle is a regular polygon with side 3, and there is a regular hexagon. Now you see that if the polygon is regular, the measure of all exterior angles are equal. Now suppose that one exterior angle is 45 degree, then we have to find out the number of sides of the polygon. Then what you do, we have to divide 360 by 45 degree, we get 8, that is the polygon is octagon. So similarly we can write the number of sides or number of, if a polygon having 6 sides, we can get the each value of each exterior angle, that is 360 by 6 is equal to 60 degree. Now one activity is there, you have to prove that the angle sum property of triangle is 180 degree and angle sum property of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. What for that we have to draw a triangle and cut out all the 3 angles and arrange it, we get a straight angle. Similarly, if you take cut out of a quadrilateral and also cut the 4 angles separately and just combine them, we get a complete angle, which is definitely complete angle is 360 degree. So you can do all the questions of exercise and just send your response. YouTube.com